specifically for teaching this plane, this type of plane?
What do you mean, sorry?
Was this plane like just for teaching?
For the ground diamond star 777 Victor Bravo headed to 46.
Oh, okay.
7 star 777 Zulu Victor, Portsmouth ground taxi Park via Alpha Papa Denver or Quebec.
Alpha Papa Quebec to Port City, sir.
It's easy to fly, it's reliable, it's not great aiming.
Yeah.
Ground Cherokee 524
Bravo to Port City.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, Portsmouth ground safe parking location.
Port City.
And 24 Lima, you can taxi to Park via Alpha, then Papa or Quebec. Just gonna follow that down the star.
Follow down to Port City, 12 Lima.
But we're not flying at night.
Oh, okay.
It's
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello. There we go. Oh.
Hello.
Ooh, nice.
These are your volume controls here,
Okay.
so you can adjust that accordingly.
Okay.
As needed.
My battery thing is flashing. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. And it's just for the noise cancellation.
Oh, okay.
So worst case, you won't have noise cancellation.
Damn.
I don't have noise cancellation. You'll be just fine.
Oh my God, that's them?
That's them, yep.
Oh, I just lost noise cancellation.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
We're good.
Alright. You're fine though, right?
Yeah.
Mom says, have fun.
Yay! Oh, wrong side. Cool.
Put my sunglass thing down there. So I've got the GoPro on too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, so you'll be able to watch the flight and hear us too. You'll be able to hear everything.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it'll be kind of fun.
Cool. So that's them?
Yep. Alright, just get ourselves out here a little bit. Message, hello. Okay. So we're gonna go pick up the information.
Departing runway 34. Hazardous weather information for the Northeast region available on highways or flight service frequency. Advise on initial contact you have information Oscar. Portsmouth Tower information Oscar. 2056 Zulu observation. Wind 250 at 04. Weather is better than 5005. Temperature -01. Dew point -15. Altimeter 3059er. Pressure altitude -511. Expect visual approach runway 34. Departing runway 34. Hazardous weather information for the Northeast region available on highways or flight service frequency. Advise on initial contact you have information Oscar. Portsmouth Tower information Oscar. 2056 Zulu observation.
Portsmouth ground, RV 266 Victor Alpha is at the November hangars, ready to taxi with Oscar.
RV 266 Victor Alpha, Portsmouth ground, runway 34, taxi via November Alpha.
November Alpha 34, RV 266 Victor Alpha. So it'll be a pretty quick flight because sunset is pretty soon.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to look up really quick. Sunset time.
How long do you have after sunset?
30 minutes. So
Okay.
it's evening civil twilight, technically, is when I have to be on the ground.
Okay.
It's usually like, oh, nice, no internet connection, like blow me.
I can look.
Sure, thank you. So it'll be roughly like 5:20.
4:48.
So that's sunset, and then if you can look up, go into one of the websites below,
Yeah.
it'll probably tell you what evening civil twilight is. And it should be like, I'm gonna guess, like 5:18 or something like that.
Civil twilight. Wait a second. That can't be. That's December 6th. That is not correct.
Not quite.
Not quite. Okay, let me try this.
Oh, there you go.
Yes,
That's
5:18.
5:18,
Yep.
as I guessed.
Wow, good job.
Alright, so we got roughly 30 minutes.
Cool.
This is the prettiest time of day.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
I drove home last night and the sunset was like amazing, and I'm like, oh my god, I would love to be flying. But
I
it was
bet.
way too windy yesterday. It was just nasty, nasty windy.
What happens with students when you have that kind of conditions?
We have to cancel.
That sucks.
Yeah, so, you know, it's
Oh,
lost
man.
revenue for us and lost,
Right.
you know, learning time for them. So that does kind of suck, you know. But you can't do anything about it. It is what it is.
Right.
You know, I mean, you can only fly in so much wind with these airplanes. So we gotta finish waiting for the storm up.
Okay. So they have commercial flights coming out of here, right?
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
do a lot of private general aviation, like
Yeah.
private jets, like the New Balance jet, and like the jets you see over there on the ramp. And then a lot of planes like this too.
Mm-hmm.
But they also have Allegiant Air. They
Yeah.
fly to like Florida and I think like maybe Las Vegas.
Okay.
I don't know. It's at least Florida. So they fly out of here, and that's like a commercial jet. Like you could actually take that flight yourself.
Right.
They also have Atlas Air, which does like packages and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there's military too. There's plenty of
Right.
military. There's lots of the tankers and helicopters and all kinds of stuff.
I imagine those are loud.
Quieter than you might think, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There are actually some A-10s over there.
Yeah.
The tank busters.
Okay.
They got the two big engines on the back and a big gun on the front. It's a pretty freaking cool looking airplane.
Really?
Yeah. As you can actually see John and Rich over there.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So to get out,
Yep.
it's just this handle. You
Okay.
can like pull down and twist towards me
Okay.
and push up. It's
Okay.
pretty easy. Seatbelt, the same as airline, just flop that off.
Sounds good.
Tighten that up. Not like kill yourself tight, just like tight. Yeah.
Number 671 Zulu traffic off your left wing 4 miles north of your position on a wide left base,
Up,
Phenom Jet
down,
2000 on the left base 34.
Elevator, up and down, rudder, full deflection, left and right, full motion.
671 Zulu, that transmitter is just barely readable. Actually, it went unreadable on that
Instruments.
last transmission, extremely weak. That traffic's 3 miles north of your position now, just off your left wing, maybe in
Gas,
your 8:39 o'clock.
fuel selectors on, got gas there, attitude, trim set for takeoff, run up. Nobody's behind us.
Check Jet 312, runway 34, check rolls down, wind 230 at 3, clear land.
Up to 4,000 RPM. So we're just checking the engine right now.
Okay.
Drop. And a rise in RPM. And a drop. And a rise in RPM. We have a dual redundant magneto system.
Okay.
So we check both before we take off.
Sounds good.
Engine is all in the green up here at high RPM, so everything should be good to go. Okay.
Sounds good.
Very good.
I'll give you the option. If
Good
not,
to
I'll just call your
go.
departure.
And pull that back. Safety, I got my belt on, you got your belt on. Okay.
I'm not sure if you can do anything about that radio. It is extremely weak.
So do you want like a fun takeoff or just like a nice smooth takeoff?
I don't care.
You don't care?
Decide.
Okay. So we're gonna have to wait for them. Portsmouth Tower, RV266 Victor Alpha, short of 34 and Alpha, departure to the south.
RV266 Victor Alpha, Portsmouth Tower, continue holding short. Got 2 arrivals prior to your departure.
Well, short 34, we got those arrivals in sight, thanks. RV26 Victor Alpha.
So 2 have to arrive, right?
Yeah.
Is that what I heard?
Yep. So we'll just sit here and get nice and toasty.
Hey. I like that. My hands like it.
Well, it's a little bit better. It's, I wouldn't say loud and clear, but it's clearer and better than it was before.
I'm not sure what's going on.
No, it's better. Whatever you did, I'm not sure, but it sounds a little bit better. November 6718 Zulu, you can get the option now. You cleared for the option 1240 at 3.
All right, clear for the option 6718 Zulu.
So a lot of these guys, they come home, these are all like, CEOs and executives. They fly out of here beginning of the week, Sunday night or Monday morning, and they come back in the evening, Friday evening.
Wow.
So, it's that 1% life, you know what I mean?
Right? Kind of crazy to think about it.
Yeah, it is.
Executive 312 at Fable, turn right Bravo, taxiway ground 120.95.
Okay, 2095, and we have a right here on Bravo, Executive 312.
Whoops. Only needed to start the thing,
I know. Gooch.
Oh yeah, gooch, I know.
Tat.
Wish it was twat.
I know, right? Oh,
Whoopah. Nanny shoal.
what are those?
Those are just waypoints.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you can say like, oh, I'm over Tat, or I'm over Gooch, and they'll know exactly where you
Oh my
are.
God, that is so terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Why would they name them that?
Well, there's, Charlotte International Airport.
Yeah.
It's identifier. We're PSM, KPSM.
Okay.
Okay, it's P's. Charlotte is LIT, KLIT, so people joke, oh, we're going to Clit today. It's kind of like a, wow.
That's awesome. You can get a biplane or something like that for like 50 grand, right? 60 grand?
It depends on the plane, but if you really want a nice plane, it's going to cost you upwards of 100. It depends what you want to do, really.
Right.
All right, Master 8.
Number 266 Victor Alpha, Portsmouth Tower, runway 34 full length, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 266 Victor Alpha, full length, over 266 Victor Alpha. I'm busy talking over here, and I totally didn't even hear him.
Number 266 Victor Alpha, runway 34, wind 240 at 3, clear for takeoff, say direction, turn out.
Clear for takeoff, 34, RV266 Victor Alpha, and we're departing to the south.
Right or left turn out?
Left turn, please.
Number 6 Victor Alpha, left turn out approved, your discretion.
Left turn approved, RV266 Victor Alpha. Alright, Master AB, flaps, fuel, avionics,
Number 6718
pilot, trips launch, trips reset.
6718, I'd like to go one more trip around the pattern.
We are ready to go.
6718, right close traffic approved.
Full power, airspeed's alive.
6718.
Engine's in the green. 60 knots. So we're in the air right now. We'll bring our airspeed up. Woo! Woo!
Okay, got it.
What do you think?
I love it. Oh my God, this is crazy awesome.
Right?
This is awesome.
Engine's in the green, and left turn is approved.
Oh my God.
Climbing out 80 knots.
Tower 168 Bravo Golf is with you on the visual for 34 Oscar.
Oh, this is so awesome.
Wicked cool, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, report base on 34 for 168 Bravo Golf.
Holy crap. This is what you do for a living. This is crazy.
I mean, I don't get to get paid for it, but kind of.
Now, can you take students up at all?
I can't, I'm not a flight instructor.
Oh, okay.
So I just do the ferry flights and stuff.
You have to pay when you go up?
Nope. So, you know, it's not bad.
November 6718 Zulu, runway 34, check wheels downwind, comm cleared for the option.
Alright, clear for the option.
Master AB, flaps, no flaps, fuel, avionics.
November 8 Bravo Golf, end of the left downwind, runway 34, report to midfield downwind position.
So there's target down there. Solar panels on the roof.
Is,
oh wow,
cool.
cool.
The midfield for 3-4, left downwind for 3-4. Ports on.
Pull the power out. Pitch over, power, and trim for cruise.
This is so awesome.
Isn't it freaking amazing?
Oh my god, it is.
Yeah. Yep, it's a lot of fun. Can't deny.
So what would it take to get a driver's license?
Well, the license that I have is 20 hours legal minimum. Usually takes people around 30 or 40. And then a private pilot, which is kind of the next level up, is about a 40-hour legal minimum.
Okay.
Usually takes people about 50 or 60.
Okay.
It all depends on how often you fly. So if you're willing to fly once a week or more, you can do it in a shorter amount of hours and a shorter amount of time, therefore save money. But you know, it's a lot of people are strapped financially and they can't fly.
November 6718 Zulu, you in the base turn now?
They can't fly 3 times a week, so they have to, you know, kind of stretch it out over a longer period.
Right.
So that's, you know, it took me 8 years to get my license because I was in college, ran out of money. You know, I had to take 4 years off.
168 Bravo Golf, you're number 2 for the airport, following the sundowner on the right downwind, kind of close in right base leg. I'll call your base.
It doesn't matter. It's just
Okay,
you're gonna have to
Bravo Golf, be number 2.
You're gonna have to go redo stuff. You know what I mean?
168 Bravo Golf.
So like you're gonna take a lesson and then you're gonna have to go redo some of the skills from that lesson.
Right. Wow.
So I think they're coming up behind us on our right wing here. Portsmouth Tower, RV266 Victor Alpha, request frequency change.
RV6 Victor Alpha, frequency change approved, see ya.
Frequency change approved, or talk to you in a bit.
Oh, is that them?
Victor Alpha. That's probably them, yep. RV6 Victor Alpha on frequency. Yeah, hello. Let me know if you get warm or cold or anything.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Which way you guys going?
We're 160 at 1600 right now, heading over Yokins.
My stomach, whoop! That little takeoff.
What direction are you guys going?
We're heading 167 right now.
Right.
I'll make a left up the coast. Actually, let's go south. Sunset.
Okay, just make like a 360. I'll come up off your right side.
Okay.
It's amazing how little the wings are. Oh.
Yeah, so that's them over there, I bet.
Oh yeah, I see them.
What do you think? You like it?
I love it. I would like. So as far as like cost-wise, what is like you know, the 40, 50, whatever.
What's your altitude?
I'm at 1600 right now and 85 knots.
Alright, I'm coming.
Okay. So for like the sport license, you know, it's going to cost you probably like $6,000 to $8,000.
Okay.
Maybe 10 if it takes you a little bit longer. A private pilot is going to be like $10,000 or $12,000 roughly, maybe a little bit more. The curriculums overlap,
Right.
like 90%. So you're going to do like mostly the same stuff.
And the private's license, I know you told me that night, but I can't remember. What's the difference?
So like I can't fly at night.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I can only take one passenger. I have to fly planes
Okay.
that are 1,320 pounds or less. Stuff like that. I have to fly below 10,000 feet.
Okay.
But it's all stuff I don't care about. I'm not going to do any of that anyway.
Right.
You know?
Now, if you were, say you wanted to go down to like Cape Cod, could you?
Yeah, of course.
That's awesome.
I could fly to California if I wanted.
Really?
Could fly to Florida, could fly to California, whatever. Not a big deal.
That is so cool.
Where are you guys?
We are at your 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. 4 o'clock.
Oh! Howdy.
See if I can get him.
Well, hello there.
Press that, yeah.
Hello. That is so cool.
Yeah. Flying's fun. We have fun.
I can see that. This is so awesome.
Probably one of the best jobs in the world.
Seriously. And you're gonna go be like a secret government person.
Well,
I don't know if it's government or not, but
it pays a little bit better and it's
I'm guessing.
closer to my degree, but you know, so it'd be good to do that at some point. But definitely this is, I don't mind spending my Friday evenings like this, you know what I mean?
Oh my God, no.
That's Boston down there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
So I'm guessing that's, oh, that's Plum Island right there, right?
Right down that way.
Yeah.
So this isn't.
This is the entrance.
This is Hampton Beach. Actually, yes, sorry, you're right. No, this is Hampton Beach. See? Hampton.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Seabrook.
yeah.
So Plum
oh,
Island's
okay. Plum
down
Island's
that way
down
more.
that way. Yeah,
See where
yeah,
it starts to get like marshy and boggy and stuff?
Yep.
That's Plum Island down there.
I'm going to slide up off the way.
Okay.
So cool.
Keep your eye on the road.
This is so awesome.
Yeah,
oh my God.
it's pretty cool, huh?
Oh, I can't get over it. What are those things? I wonder.
That's the smoke?
Yeah.
That's smoke, like from a bonfire or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
sure.
We'll go underneath you and pass up on your other side.
Okay, got it.
Oh my God. Are there spaces that you can't fly over, like
Yeah, like
the
you
power
don't.
station?
So our joke is if you fly over the nuclear power plant, you're gonna make some friends with people in a Black Hawk helicopter. Because they're gonna take off from Pease and come meet you wherever you land. Hey!
That is so cool.
Howdy. You wanna get a couple pictures or a video or something?
Yeah. I got a good video.
Pretty sunset, huh?
Oh, beautiful.
Get a couple of pictures of those guys too across to our left. Try to lean forward.
No, you're good. Boop, boo, doo, doo, doo. Boo, doo, doo, doo.
Yeah, the smoke's amazing.
It really is. It's
Yeah.
like a maze.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
I should FaceTime with my dad in Spain. If it wasn't 11 o'clock at night, I would.
Oh yeah. I've actually FaceTimed Allie while I'm flying before.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, stop that! I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm like, sorry.
Make sure you don't miss the other plane that's coming towards you.
Right.
Oh, that's funny. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It's just, I mean, it's like, it's the world from another view, but it's different than an airline because you're like down low to the ground and like you can see the ground and you can check stuff out.
It really is.
You know, it's really an amazing thing.
It is. So Rich has a boat, and that's Newburyport right there. So
Right down there, yep. Right.
yeah, because that's
Yep.
one. He launches his boat here, and so this river mouth,
Yep.
it's one of the most dangerous in the country.
Oh, because the current?
Yeah, the sand, the bottom is sand.
Oh.
So the current, they never know where the sand is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, huh?
Isn't it?
Yeah. Wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
And then the Piscataqua River, too. That's one of the most high current.
She pulled a 33-incher out of there.
What did you say?
I pulled a 33-inch fish. I went fishing.
Oh, I was wondering what you were talking about there, Rich. She was just telling me about your boat.
Don't worry, you're not that big.
Oh boy. I don't know if I want to be in the middle of this conversation.
Definitely don't want to be in the middle.
No, that's most certainly true, yes. What a riot. Can you get a picture of them off our wing like that?
Yeah.
Here, John, photo op. Put it on the company Instagram. Nice. All right, you want to do a right turn?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, here I go.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Pretty
I can't
freaking
get
cool, huh?
Oh my god, I can't get over it.
My favorite is just how beautiful it is.
Oh.
You can actually see Mount Washington too. If you really look, you might have to get back up north a little bit more, but you can see it for truth.
Really?
For real.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Rough life.
Thank you for doing this.
Yes, of course.
Amazing.
So it was Rich's birthday present for yesterday, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I hope he's having fun.
Oh, I bet he is. Are you kidding me? He's having fun when he has his phone and taking pictures. I'm like, okay, he's enjoying himself.
Right. Yeah, so do you think you would take up flying lessons maybe?
I would. I actually...
Oh, him, but you too.
Oh, him. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe, probably.
Yeah. He seems like the kind of guy that would enjoy something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely think you would.
Oh, God, yeah.
But yeah, we can chat more about that if you want to be serious about it, you know.
I am.
It's really, yeah, I mean, so like if you wanted to train with us, I mean, you know, you should, I'm going to be totally transparent with you,
yeah.
But you should definitely look at flight schools in the area.
Yeah.
But really your options are going to be us and Hampton.
Right. And so Jay, my late husband,
Yep.
he went to Hampton.
Right.
And I don't think he enjoyed it too much because it wasn't any of this. It was so
right.
old school.
Right.
That he felt like he wasn't.
And,
like he went once and he was like, oh yeah, it's exciting, when he was super excited to take it at first.
Yeah, and that's what it is in Hampton, and that's great. But we focus on the more kind of you know, modern avionics and like advanced avionics and more. Yeah, sure.
Sunset.
And kind of like more. Ooh, beautiful. That's really nice. So we focus on like the modern aircraft with the, you know, I mean, look, it's a touchscreen, you know,
right.
I mean, like how cool is that? And, you know, kind of more advanced training. You know, we have some more advanced options.
Right.
But really our fleet the biggest thing for us is our flight school in general is very modern, right? Our fleet is modern. These are 2014, 2015 aircraft.
Right.
We have those simulators too, you know, which most flight schools, not a lot of flight schools have those kind of simulators, you know?
Right, exactly.
So those sims are actually a really cool tool as well.
When you don't crash and burn in a matter of a minute.
Right, yeah, you know, details. I wasn't helping you much. So. It's not your fault. I won't blame that on you. But look at the bathymetry. You can see the bathymetry in the water here.
Yeah.
You can see like where it's deeper in the channel.
Mm-hmm. Bathymetry?
Bathymetry.
Is that really what it's called?
Yeah, seriously, bathymetry, yeah.
Wow.
It's the, you know, the bottom contours of a body of water. Oh, they're off our right side now.
Oh.
I'm off your right side now.
I just said that to Wendee. I was like, where'd they go?
I was showing them wake turbulence.
Ah, yes.
I was sitting right behind you.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'm classified as heavy today after that chicken tender sub.
Yeah, there you go.
So in the old days, when like you didn't have fancy screens like this, pilots would actually go down and fly around water towers because they always had the town name on them.
Really?
And that's how they could figure out where they were, right? Like if they got lost, or
yeah.
if they just wanted to check on check up on their waypoint, you know, they could see like, oh, I'm over Exeter, or I'm over Hampton, or Seabrook, or whatever it is. Just by the name on the water tower.
On the water tower?
Yeah, it's
Do you think
cool.
they did that for that reason?
I don't. Maybe. I truly don't know. I don't think so, but I mean, who knows? Anything's possible, right? So you can see the ships out there too.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
It's so pretty.
It's just gorgeous. I mean, I just love this. It's just the freaking coolest thing.
What made you like get into this?
I kind of woke up one day and I was bored, and I said, you know, I want to fly an airplane. And I was 13 years old, and I was like, yeah, no way, Mom and Dad are going to be like, yeah, okay, go fly an airplane. So I did my research, and I presented it to them, and they were like, sure, have fun. And I'm like, okay. So I went for my first flight down at Hampton Airfield here in a Piper J3 Cub, and just fell in love with it. It's just so beautiful and elegant, and it's just really freaking cool.
So awesome.
So it's time for you to head in.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I'm going to swap over and pick up the ATIS here.
All right, sounds good. We'll probably head a little bit to the north and then make our way in.
Okay, sounds good. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to do a grand brake to the left. You ready? I already switched off. All right, well, let's pick up the ATIS here.
Oh. Woo.
Woohoo!
That's awesome. You barely feel it, huh?
I'm telling you, it's a beautiful airplane.
It really is.
I wasn't kidding.
This is amazing.
It's a wonderful, wonderful aircraft.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really just a beautiful thing. It's very smooth. You know, you have the wing and you have that whole aileron and the whole back edge of the wing there. It's really a great airplane. Go over here and do some S-turns. Do you want to try flying really quick?
Sure.
Okay.
If I'm interested, I gotta do it, right?
So just touch the controls. I'm gonna hold on to them too. But what I want you to do is we're just gonna kind of go left.
Okay.
Good, and stop. Bring it back to neutral. And see, there's a turn. Boom, done.
Awesome.
Okay. And now bring it back to the right. Right. And neutral. Boom, there you go. There's a turn.
That's so cool.
And then pull back a little bit.
Pull back?
Yep.
This way?
Yep. And there's a climb.
Woo!
Right? There it is.
That's awesome.
You know? And now bring wings level again.
What?
Wings level, so go to the left a little bit. There you go. Right? That's
Wow.
it. What do you think?
Awesome.
Pretty easy, right?
So easy.
So the flying part is actually pretty easy. It's the flying safely and abiding by all the rules that actually takes some practice.
Yeah.
That's where the hours come in.
Okay.
So why don't you take a left up the coast here a little bit. Good. Yep, and now bring the wings back level a little bit. There you go. There you are. What do you think?
I love it.
Awesome job.
Ooh.
Fantastic. All right, so I got to pick up this information here.
60. Pressure altitude -520. Expect visual approach runway 34. Departing runway 34. Hazardous weather information for the northeast region available on highways or flight service frequency. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa.
Papa.
Portsmouth Tower information Papa. 2156 Zulu observation. Wind calm. Weather is better than 5005. Temperature -02.
What's that?
Winds
Dew
calm.
point -17. Altimeter 3060.
3060.
Pressure altitude -520. Expect visual approach.
So this just tells you all kinds of weather,
Departing runway
tells you what
34.
runway they're
Hazardous
using,
weather
the same one we took
information
off
for the
on runway
northeast region
34.
available on
Says
highways or
compass
flight
heading of
service
340.
Advise on
Okay.
initial contact you have information Papa.
And Papa is the information we have. That just,
Portsmouth
when we
Tower
contact the
information
controller, I'm going to
Papa.
say, hey, I have Papa.
2156
That means
Zulu
I've heard all
observation.
this information, so we're all on the same page. I
Weather
know what the
is
wind
better
is,
than
I know what runway to
5005.
expect, all kinds of stuff like that.
Temperature -02. Dew point -17. Altimeter 30.
Okay. Portsmouth Tower, RV266 Victor Alpha is about 5 or 6 miles south of the field. We're inbound to land with Papa.
RV266 Victor Alpha, Ports Tower, make sure you're in first runway 34, port established on final and ident.
Okay, we'll make straight in 3-4, report established on final, and we'll ident, RV266 Victor Alpha. Transponder and ident.
RV6 Victor Alpha, you have traffic, 1 o'clock, 1 mile, unknown type, northeastbound, altitude indicates 1,400.
Yeah, got that traffic in sight. It's company traffic, RV266 Victor Alpha.
Roger, thanks.
So awesome.
I like that
love it.
smile.
I love it.
There's that smile.
I mean, really.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Fucking awesome.
It's a very unique experience. How many people can say, "Hey, I've flown an airplane"?
I
Right?
know.
It's really very cool.
It is.
Yep. Oh, we also have autopilot. Right. Whoop. Autopilot track.
Autopilot mode.
So here, autopilot's doing a turn right now.
Oh my god.
Pretty fancy.
Seriously.
Yep, I'm gonna turn it off though so I can fly.
Disconnect.
Are we cleared to...
We're not cleared to land yet.
Oh, okay.
The little wing rock, say hello to everybody on the ground. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Oh my god.
It's a kick-ass experience.
It is so awesome.
Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna touch here and... So this is final. The final
Okay.
means like when we're turning on to like, we're right lined up with the runway to land.
Okay.
Okay? And we'll make it on the ground just in time. 518, right, was the limit?
Yep.
Alright. But there's sunset.
Yep.
This is probably one of the best things to do here.
Oh.
Portsmouth Tower, RV266 Victor Alpha is established on final, runway 34.
RV6 Victor Alpha, checklist now, runway 34, wind calm, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 34, RV266 Victor Alpha. Alright, so we have landing clearance, which means runway's clear, we're good to go.
Cool.
Okay? Isn't the freaking light
Portsmouth Tower, helicopter
beautiful?
It's amazing.
here at Charlie. 13 miles to the southwest at 1,500 inbound to full stop at Seacoast with Papa.
Helicopter 8270 Charlie, Portsmouth Tower, report 4 miles southwest of the airport for Seacoast.
Downtown Portsmouth over there.
8270 Charlie.
Master, AB, flaps, no flaps, fuel.
Sorry.
Nope, no problem. Avionics, nav strobe, landing light, autopilot, chokes locked, trim. Okay. So if you want, you can hold the stick
Okay.
and you can just follow through feeling me land. So
Okay.
make sure I can like, move it and stuff.
Yep.
but you can just kind of hold it and feel what I'm doing. So basically what I'm doing right now, we're kind of slowly descending at about 500 feet per minute. Okay. Our airspeed's 80 knots. I'm just doing that so we can get to the runway. But we actually approach the runway at about 50 knots. So I'm going to, there 50, 55 knots. So I'm going to kind of pull the nose up and slow it down a little bit when we get a little bit closer here.
Okay.
Okay. But you have to pull the power back to land, right? If you keep that power in, we're going to keep going.
Runway 34,
we got to, you know, kind of eliminate some energy. Flying an airplane is all about energy management.
Okay.
Right? So you have kinetic energy, our motion, and potential energy, our altitude, right? And then we have, you know, the mechanical energy of the engine as well.
Right.
So right now, I'm, you know, kind of decreasing the mechanical energy so that, and we're at the same time decreasing our potential and kinetic energy, right? We're slowing down, we're coming down, right? So all the energy is going down, right? And we do what's called a nice stable approach, right? Nothing's changing, we're coming down at the same rate, we're nice and lined up with the runway, right? So you can see I'm kind of pulling the nose up now.
Yep. And
pulling that, letting that speed kind of dump off a little bit. Okay.
Cool.
So now we're slowing up a little bit, and I'm going to keep going. We're just kind of sinking, still at that 500 feet per minute roughly, right? But, you know, not really looking at that. I'm just looking at our sink rate in general. How fast are we coming down to the runway here? And I'm going to slowly kind of come back. Pull it back and bleed that speed off. And there it is.
That is so awesome.
Pretty kick-ass, huh?
It's incredible.
And we'll do a wheelie. We'll pull a wheelie down the runway here.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then, again, now we're on the ground. I got to steer with my feet. I can't steer with my hands, right?
Okay.
So in the air, you bank to steer.
Yeah.
Right on the ground, though, I'm using my feet.
Okay.
RV266 Victor Alpha, turn right next taxiway, hold short of Alpha taxiway.
Right on Bravo, and we'll hold short of Alpha, RV266 Victor Alpha. And then I'm going to use toe brakes. If you pivot your feet forward, you can see the white bar above the rudder pedal there.
Yep.
Right? That's a toe brake.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to have us hold short of Alpha for this guy.
Oh, okay. Wait for it. Look at that.
Nice! Just in time.
Just
Look at
in
that.
time.
Boom. All right.
Oh,
so
wow,
we're
that's a big plane.
clear of the runway. So that's Atlas Air. That's one of the package carriers here.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I mean, they also do transportation, actually, but... Okay, after landing, master AB, flaps fuel, avionics, nav strobe, landing light, autopilot, chokes locked, trim is going to be reset for takeoff. We're good. After landing checklist is complete.
RV6 Victor Alpha, give way to heavy Boeing 767, taxiing from your left to right across Bravo. Taxi park via Alpha November, caution jet blast.
Alpha November parking, we'll give way to the Atlas Air, RV266 Victor Alpha. Hey!
I know. That is massive.
So we're actually going to kind of keep some space behind him because that's a big ass airplane and they're going to just freaking blow us away. Like, literally.
And where's your hangar?
Over there on November.
Oh, okay.
So right here we're on, see we're on Bravo, see the black sign there? We're on Bravo and Alpha's to the left and right.
Okay.
So then you can see as we take a right here, all these yellow lines are taxiway lines.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see now we're on Alpha.
Okay.
Right?
Number 688 Charlie Bravo, Force Tower.
We're here on the left base for runway 34.
Number 688 Charlie Bravo, checklist down, runway 34, wind calm, clear to land.
The big ass.
Clear to land at 34, 688 Charlie Bravo.
Smell that? That's,
oh, yeah.
That's jet fuel, the Jet A.
Oh, wow.
I love that smell. It smells like airplane.
Portsmouth Tower, RV271 Victor Alpha is about 9 miles to the east. We're inbound with Papa, full stop.
That's them.
Oh, really?
Yep.
RV271 Victor Alpha, Portsmouth Tower, and a right downwind, runway 34, report midfield.
And right downwind, runway 34, report midfield, RV1 Victor Alpha.
So what do you think? How'd you like it?
I love it.
You love it?
I'm in love.
Yeah, I know. It's, I mean, literally, you read, if you read stories about people becoming pilots, they say like every every pilot has a love story that started their interest in aviation.
Right.
Like every pilot's first flight like is a love story.
Oh.
And it's so true. It is so true. You know, like if you like someone who likes aviation, you're gonna think of this moment like for the rest of your life. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, that was like the first time I flew. You know, the first time I touched the controls of an airplane. And I mean, I was literally just going like this, and at some point I just let go, and you were doing it yourself.
So cool.
You know what I mean? So I mean, you technically did turns by yourself in an airplane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I technically flew.
You technically flew an airplane.
That is awesome.
You truly flew an airplane.
That's awesome.
You know?
Helicopter 270 Charlie.
So
in the center line 1 mile south of the airport. And
it really is
for Alpha Beam November.
A love story, you know? Like seeing the sunset and you know, having Rich over there in formation. Like, that's freaking cool.
That is awesome.
Alpha November taxi.
And, you know, it's funny. A lot of pilots talk about, oh, girls for planes, and planes are kind of on the same level, you know, or guys in planes, they're on the same level, you know. It's so much fun.
It really is.
And what's great too is you're always challenged. You're always learning something new. Every single flight, you learn something new. Even if you don't realize it, you learn something new. You know, you go home and you think about your flight, or you watch the GoPro video and you realize, what can I do better? Right? There's always something better you can do. Which I love too. I love to learn.
Oh my God, look at that. Is so funny.
What?
The empty hole.
Yeah.
That's what you were talking about.
Right. So that used to be open. And they would put the bomber tail through that, and the tail would stick up outside of the hangar here, right? And then the wing, they'd open up the whole thing, and the wings would sit in, and the front of the airplane would sit in the little T part inside.
Oh my God.
And yeah.
That's crazy.
So the tail, you know, they couldn't fit the whole freaking plane in here because it was just massive.
It's massive. Oh God.
Alrighty. Park off the other, so you can see where the nose of that plane is.
Yeah.
The front of the bomber would sit in there.
Turn right taxiway Bravo, manage frequency, stay parking location.
Turn right on Bravo, we're going to the November hangars, 8 Charlie Bravo.
Hey, that's them,
That's where we are.
Yep.
Everyone's going to November. Well, because this is a lot of the...
Bravo taxi park, right turn Alpha, left turn November.
Alpha November to parking 8 Charlie Bravo.
This is where a lot of the general aviation is. They have a lot of little planes over there, but this is a lot of corporate stuff, private jets.
Runway 34, taxi
us, right. So.
That's awesome.
All right, Master AB, flaps, avionics, Amsterdam, landing line, pilot checks on.
Helicopter 870 Charlie, report 1 mile south.
Totally incredible.
I can't like even describe it. I'm like, all I'm saying is awesome and incredible.
Awesome. I'm really glad you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a freaking kick-ass time. It's a truly kick-ass time.
And this is what you do for a living. That's pretty amazing.
Unfortunately,
well,
I don't get to fly all the time, but yeah, it's awesome to be able to work here, and I can just like Friday night, John and I are just like, hey, you want to go flying? You know?
So how did you know the owner?
So the owner actually, he owns an engineering firm. That Atlas Air is taking off, that big jet we were behind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I bet that's that thing. Yeah, seriously.
Yep, there it goes.
Holy crap, that's loud.
So he owns an engineering firm. That's where he got all his money.
Okay.
He started it, and I worked for him there as an intern. And at the same time, he was like, "Hey, I know you're a pilot." That's how I met him. Actually, was at the airport through aviation. And he says, "I need someone to run my flight school." This was after I had worked for him in engineering and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's like, "You need money. You're unemployed. Come run my flight school." And it's a little bit longer of a story than that, but someone ran it and it was not going well, so he needed me to come.
Pretty much fix it.
Yeah, and, which was very flattering. I was pumped.
Yeah.
So I think that's them.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I was gonna say there's another jet coming in.
Yep. So they're going, hopefully, there. But we're gonna find out in a quick moment. Oh shit, they might be coming here.
Oh no! What do we do now?
We'll find out. So you can take your seatbelt off.
Sounds good.
And we'll just play this one by ear.
Sounds good to me.
Well, deja vu. I could have sworn I just saw.
I know.
I looked up. I'm like,
wait a second.
that's weird.
That just happened.
Didn't we just see that? Oh no, they're going somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know.
Can I would love to just walk in, like, I've never even walked in that.
Yep, it's pretty amazing.
I bet. Out they come with their Ferraris.
Right, 1% life. No, seriously, it is. I mean, they're all executives.
Now, what's the difference?
CEOs.
Oh.
So that's a reverse thruster.
Okay.
So the engine keeps going and they put those things up and it directs the wind from the engine, the thrust from the engine, up or forward.
Yeah.
And that will slow them down. So when they land, instead of using brakes, because it would burn the brakes up literally.
Yeah.
Right? They use reverse thrust to slow down.
That's awesome.
That's why when you land on like an airliner, and all of a sudden you hear it get really, really loud.
Yeah.
Like the wheels touch, and then you hear whoosh, and it sounds like the engines are spinning up.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually the reverse thrust.
Cool.
Yeah. So you can learn something.
I've learned a lot.
You've learned a lot today. You've learned a lot today. So that's the lav truck, the little thing on the back.
Yeah.
That would be the poopy toilet.
Oh, really?
Yep. Alright, so we're good, so we can get out of here and get into the warmth. Actually, it's going to be even colder out there. So you like it?
I love it.
Think you want to start taking lessons?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, very good.
I'm liking those.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm guessing I take one of these out, or both of them out.
What?
The cables.
Yeah, yes, you can take them.